looking really, really good. Just searching for ideas. There's not that many things moving. Not a lot of things moving. This is how it is in a slow-mo. Oh my god, Beam is having a really good day. Ultra thin name, but wow, it's going. It's probably some chat room pumping this thing. Like, these are so easily influenced by chat rooms. So you know, you can't trust the volume. Like when the volume comes in, that could be the top. Many times it is. Not always, of course, but it's kind of hard to trade them, in my opinion. Silver and gold still setting up really nicely in tight ranges. Like I think China, gold, silver, and also the US markets are getting really, really tight. They all have some tight bullish patterns. Like I have to believe we're going to have a great fourth quarter in the markets. Shorting, what, CLIR? Yeah. It's a very low priced thin stock. But it's not up that much. It's only up 28%. I don't know. What date is it? Is it the 18th of October? Okay, there it is. Okay, Atlassian looks like it's breaking down below its 200 day for the first time in a couple of years. It had an undercut late last year, which got bought up, and the stock went on a 130% rally in 6 months or 8 months or something like that. So we'll see. Does it get bought back up, or is it a definite trend break? Is it gonna go sub 100 or something? You know, these multi-year trend lines, they matter. These things are big, significant. And I also look at this IGV. Now it wants to test the lower end of this range. I don't know. I don't know. There's no clear signal from the market. Some things look really, really strong and bullish, and some things look kind of bearish. So that's why I need to have a lot of patience. solar stocks look good also. This TAN solar ETF, pretty much in a long flag, 4-month flag, and a little bit of higher lows. FSL, okay, FSLR looks like shit. CSIQ doesn't look good. SCDG looks great, and EMPH looks great also. Yep. All right. Interesting. What's Netflix doing from yesterday? Oh my god, Netflix is going lower from yesterday. Back into its range, the range of death. It's been in for the past 2 years. Things are starting to turn red. A lot of things. Oh, this clear was a great short, apparently. Just took out the lows of the day. Great job, average down. I hope you're locking in some here. You should probably have locked in half on this little spike down. Not a lot of movement. Like usually there's many more ETFs that are green on the day, but it's a very slow day. This is really the range of death the past 3 months. Just amazing. Wow, bingo is up 52% on the day. What's my read on CCK? Well, they are gapped up on earnings yesterday, but I mean, I don't think there's anything there. There are hundreds of stocks that are better to trade. Can it go higher over the long term? Yeah, but this is it's a slow moving, mature business. This is not really, I mean, just look at the weekly chart. It's a super choppy stock. This is not a trading stock. You probably shouldn't even look at it. That's what I think on CCK. It's not the type of stock you're gonna make big money on. Let's just say that. You want to trade high beta. If trading Fran from Flag, or even if you're MIK, how do you trail those out after sale? How I trail those out? I sell, like, let's take Roku as an example. This is something I traded. I use the moving averages. Like, I always sell into strength. Like, if it goes up 10-15% and then maybe 20-25, 30-40, etc., I always sell some into strength. And then I trail the rest. Like, let's say the first close below the 10-day, that's where I sell a third or a quarter of what I have left. Closes below the 20-day, I'll sell another third or a quarter. And if it closes below the 50-day, I'll sell the last shares. But sometimes I make an exemptions if it has put in higher lows and things like that. That's how I scale out on swing and position trades. Yeah, exactly. It's the same mechanics. Absolutely. Would you say you use trend following entry or trend break entry? I don't understand. What's the difference between trend following? I mean, how do you define trend following and trend break? I don't understand the question. Oh wow, guys, Fran, holy shit. I know a couple of you were in this thing from a couple of weeks ago. This thing is up a lot. Just keeps going. Yeah, it looks amazing. Just last year, this thing had a 70% run. Had a multi-month run. And now it's in another multi-month run. This is what happens sometimes with these stocks that get super beaten down. Like, people think, like funds, etc., think they're gonna go bankrupt, and then when the evidence is out that they're probably not gonna go bankrupt, then they can have huge runs. This is why I'm looking at stuff like MNK, which I'm right now long, ENDP, Tiva, RRC that I'm stalking, AR. Like, these stocks, like, they all look like they're about to go bankrupt, but sometimes when these things catch Momo, they double, triple, quadruple in no time. And sometimes they move even more explosively than the best growth stocks. So this is why I'm always stalking these kinds of names. You don't even need to know the fundamentals, you just need to see the trend. Like, I know the fundamentals are shit. I don't even need to look. I can see from the chart that this company is in big trouble. They probably have a lot of debt, losing a lot of money, etc., etc. Yeah, Fran is a monster, and this is what you always want to keep an eye on. Stocks that have, the bigger the first leg higher, the bigger the second leg higher is gonna be. So let's say the first leg higher is 50%, and then it goes sideways, flags, puts in higher lows, all the usual stuff. I mean, the second leg higher could easily be another 50%. But if you're trading a slow moving stock, if the first leg higher is 10%, I mean, the second leg higher is probably not gonna be 50%, if you understand what I mean. You want the strongest names. And sometimes it's the stocks that have gone up the most that are going to keep going up the most. But yeah, Fran is just too thin. I mean, you know, it's hard to buy more than a couple thousand shares. Very hard. Oh wait, Tiva! Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's about to take out the ice of the day. It looks strong. Very, very strong. Now, if you look at the chart, on the daily chart, this one actually is trying to reclaim this declining 100-day moving average. And after that, there's really an air pocket up to 10 bucks. So if it reclaims this, it could have another 25% move easily. Yeah, and on the weekly chart looks even better. You see this? This 20 period, this 20 period weekly yellow line that's been acting as a resistance area for over a year. It just reclaimed it. It's just about to reclaim this as a big air pocket. Look at what happened here a couple of years ago. It reclaimed the declining moving average. Boom, up 42% in a couple of weeks. And that's after being up 50 or like over 50% from the lows. So these things can be very explosive, these beaten down names. Absolutely. What's Beyond Meat doing? Oh my god, it keeps going lower. Wow. Yep. I think they have a lockup soon coming. Okay, let's do a quick scan here. 80s, what's going on here? Yeah, opening range highs would have been a nice entry point. But you have to be so fast on these names. And they're always up on sketchy news. Like, you don't know if it's good news or bad news. They're up just because these microcaps are hot. Clear. Yeah, it's still below VWAP. Could have another leg lower. Maybe it goes 115 next leg lower. Atlassian still keeps going lower. Yeah, taking IGV with it. This is one of the leading SaaS names. So it's not a great sign that it's kind of breaking down. I don't think it's a great sign at all. For that group. The overall market could do something else, but that group, it's not a good sign. My watch list, most of the things are kinda down a little bit. Nothing crazy here. Let's look at scans. Yeah, slim pickings. Very slim pickings right now. Okay, oil names are starting to wake up. Biotechs are green now. Other than that, not much. This biotech stock is strong. This ARWR, wow. Tiva. So what I'm gonna do rest of the day, I'm just gonna manage my positions. Probably not gonna add any new. Looks like I will get stopped out of this IPHI. Tried to break out, but no follow through. Mallinckrodt, JCP and ENDP look strong so far. And if they keep going higher, I'll lock into strength. And other than that, really not much going on. Not a lot going on here at all. My Twitter feed is kind of dead again. Well, it's been for the past couple of weeks, so nothing new here. IGV starting to break it down below. Yeah, this thing has a long way to go. If it starts breaking lower, it's a long way to go. Also, the 200-day has been an important level for many years now. It's had some undercuts, but they always bought it up. Had an undercut in 2016, in 2015, 2014. Then there was a couple of years when it didn't undercut the 200-day. Last year it undercut it. And now, a couple of months ago it undercut it, and now it's trying to lose the 200-day again. Interesting, interesting. I'm thinking about going short this IGV. Because these SaaS names, they are the most like they are most highly valued stocks in the market. A lot of those things trade at 10, 15, even 20 times sales. And a lot of those names, they don't see the kind of explosive growth they used to. The growth has slowed, and the valuations are sky high. 10, 13. Like this Atlassian, it's trading at 20 times sales. This Atlassian, so yeah, P 130, and you know the growth estimates are really not that great. That's what's happening here. Yeah, I'm gonna take a longer term short in IGV. It's an easy to short thingy. I'll short, let's see, 210. I'll short 3,000 shares of this thing, or 4. 210. I'll short 3,000 for a longer term short, like a few months or maybe even longer. Okay, I'm short 3,000 shares of this. It's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna have it for a while. 210. You're gonna use like a $2 stop, and if this thing starts going down, I mean, it could easily be a multi-quarter hold even. So I'm risking $2 to potentially make, I don't know, 150 or like 50 something. Why not? In case it starts to come in. In case we get a valuation unwind in the software sector. So yeah, there's some rotation below the surface. Some sectors are strong and some are starting to get weak. But this, you know, so like the SaaS names, they're not the huge part of the market. So even if they unwind, I don't necessarily think the overall market is gonna go down a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of like Now, Zen, Okta, TKD, Twilio, Koo, Um, like there's so many of those. Like my watch lists are filled with SaaS names. Let's see here, like Shopify is maybe Doku. MongoDB. Koo I already mentioned, I think. Zoom. Not Pinterest, I don't think so. ESDC. Match and Twitter, nah, not so much. Yeah, anyhow. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get stopped out of this IPHI. Or I'm gonna set a stop. I'm 2 cents from getting stopped out. Alright. Getting stopped out for a break even. Not yet. I was like 2 cents away. Just now. Yeah, DDS looks like he wants to go lower. No infinity squeeze here. Gonna set a stop on this thing also. Also going to get stopped out for break even. If it stops me out. IGV, I'm a little bit green on so far. It's already down at almost $1 since I shorted it, or 50 cents. Mallinckrodt is strong. ENDP is strong. Tiva is gonna break even on the day. So yeah. So my portfolio is mixed. Some things are weak and probably going to stop me out, and some things look strong. For now at least. Yeah, very interesting. And this is why the indices are going sideways, because some names are going lower and some names are going higher, which means the indices are kind of break even on the day. Alright, so there's really not much going on other than this. You know my positioning. And yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream now. Thanks for joining. There's no reason to watch the paint dry together. I hope you have a great trading day. I'm just gonna manage my positions. I doubt I will trade anything else today. I really don't see anything that's even remotely good. Yeah, and also have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday, and we do it all over again. We do this all over again. It's not, it's you know, trading doesn't have to be complicated. Just these simple things that you do over and over again, and the money will compound with long periods of extreme boredom in between. That's trading in a nutshell. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great weekend.